Right, it's time to get a better grasp on this pirate memory that keeps resurfacing. Are you simply... You're not framing anything. Sometimes it's like there's a secret door here and you will only know because we've flanked it with braziers, but no. No, here we don't get the torch memories. This, I think, is like the bit of the game I was remembering when... This area specifically is like the area I remember, which in fairness... Yeah, it's very like... It's just a corridor, there's not a lot to commit to memory. It's efficient of me, that. But it's quite late into the game. I'm sort of surprised. I thought it was mainly disjointed corridors. It just goes to show the fallibility of the human memory in the hit video games of the PlayStation 2 era. You've got big bony face chomping off. Come on, don't. You don't need this many big bony faces chomping off. If you're honest, you knew that. You didn't need me to tell you, you just weren't ready to fucking hear it. We don't all have time to waste waiting for you to play catch-up, sunshine. There's other people's lives being affected by all this. It's not all about you. You disembodied fuck! Oh, the chomps are in tonight. The chomp was in from the word go! Day 1 is your chomp. Day 2, another chomp. Day 3, a third of the chomps. Day 4, we've gone home now. That old poem telling you how many chomps you get over how many days is, to be honest, very intuitive. I don't know that you needed a whole poem just to get people to... You... If you're going to appear, at least don't appear like 5 million miles away from wherever I can do anything about you. Just seems like you're deliberately being a floating prick. And I've got to wonder, and I'm going to ask, what was the point? He bit my nipple because I dared to question him. Like many despots, it's their go-to response. Ugh. Don't understand it. Such a bizarre play! There's no end to the spirits. There's just spirits forever and evermore. They keep happening at the door. Oh, you've got to get back to the battery. Get back to the battery shop. You can buy all sorts of batteries here and basically nothing else. We specialise in batteries. So fuck you. Fuck you if you needed shrimp or a wardrobe. Because those two things, guess what? They don't even run on batteries. Battery-powered shrimp, are you having a bubble? Nobody would cook that. Rosario! It's been a while. It's been a while, Rosario, my dear friend. Living in your crucifix. Making it easier for me! Now look, I'll gladly beat you all up, but it's getting a bit ridiculous what you're making me do. What you're making me do in the name of the prince. The prince of tiny little victories that you can have sometimes. Okay, you didn't know that you didn't know concepts had, you know, monarchies attached. It's that fucked. You can apparently just be the prince of an idea. No more. No more of any of it. Go. Go now. Go now and sing a song deep in the porridge. Find a vat of porridge and sing in it, you absolute fucking waste of my time. I'm getting a fuck ton of crystals is the good thing. For an enemy that really doesn't do a lot. But again, like, just give me large numbers of skeletons. I can dispatch them just as easily. I'll get more crystals. And I won't be jumping in the same spot for 75 years. Ugh, anyone who thinks they have teeth had better try my crossword. Oh, you're all very... Final guard. That's intriguing as a How was I doing... How was I dodging before? Oh, here we go. That's more... Did you just have... You've got a face around you! You're surrounded by faces. In all different places, they stop you from being injured by me. Oops, who shot a fireball? Was it me? Who shot a fireball? I want to be free. Don't do any of this. Don't do anything near my piss. I've got a bottle of it somewhere, and you're not allowed to act if you're nearby it. Yes. Gold. Well, now I know that it's a waste of my time trying to... So is this a thing where, like, I wear down the shield by attacking you, or do I just have to wait? What's the plan? What's the plan? What are we gone? Where have we gone? Back to the shop. Where are we in the sea? Are we in the sea right now, or are we simply in a dream? Can you even tell the difference anymore, you magnetic idiot? I didn't think you could. That's my best friend over there who you just stepped on. Go home immediately. Buy a minivan on your way back. I'll spot you the money. I don't fully understand the altercation I just had with this fictional character. It's part of the process. You've got to have arguments with people who don't exist about scenarios that you've invented. Because if I don't, then I won't. I'll get worse at the video game. Is the thing. If I can't attack people with the thoughts that I have, then I'm lost. That's why the other version of the process exists. When you're fighting someone, you know, first there's the panic shout, where you just shout whatever's in your brain at the time. Then step 2 is like, yeah, you heard me, that's what I said, and I meant to say that, definitely. Step 3, now here's the aspect of the scenario you haven't considered. Presented as if it's a gotcha, as if it's the reason I will eventually defeat you. And if I can't do that, then are you different? No, the lighting's just different. You looked greyer. But now it turns out that you weren't. Ooh! We finally get a new devil. A new lovely devil. Oh! He's still a bit little, but he's pokey still. Magnificent. Right, what are you? Oh, little Snoofus! Look, he's like a fruit bat or a flying fox. Look. I want your fruit. Give me fruit. Love him, he's my little son. Oh, it has a kind heart and he's a baby bean. But we don't know the mystery. Well, I know the mystery. I happen to have already looked this up. But he's a Snoofus. So Snoofus is good. Snoofus is good. Let me go. Let me go. Let me be. Let me free. Let me free from the Snoofus war. I don't want to fight Snoofuses particularly. I'll fight alongside Snoofuses. That's the problem. You put me on the wrong side. I want to be where the Snoofus is. I want to see raise your towns to the ground now. I want to fight all the other countries that aren't them. Alright, we've dealt with you. Snoof. Snoof. Well, I very much love my Snoofy son, but it's not time to deploy Snoof yet, because... Oh! Wee-oo! Will it be better? That's all permissible to me. Shuriken. Curious. Oh? Okay. Ooh, you are asking a lot. You're asking me to trust you with a lot there. Long spear and the adamantine. Tabar and the adamantine. It's all about the adamantium right now. I'll keep the shuriken for a little bit just to see how it is, and then, well, that's hard to argue with. Look at that. That's beautiful. That a true work of stab you a bit. You wanted questions, did you not? So I'll provide you with some. In the form of... That's not very effective if used precisely, which isn't interesting. Okay, so there is at least... There's combos at play. There's more going on, but it's very not good as a weapon. Let's see how we go in the next room. Skeletons. Wow, there's not a great deal of range. I put it to you that this is not great. This is not great what I'm attempting right now. I sort of wish I wasn't doing it. If I'm to be honest. Only now are you even dead. Well, I think we can agree that's a bust. I will... Who needs spears? Do you? Do you, my funny dinosaur friend, need any spear crystals to have? Spearsy Punchman. You had punch crystals, or yeah, so a spear will work for you. A spear will...
If you will stop biting me, I will reveal to you a secret of...
Don't know many secrets, is what I'm realising right now. I had fewer secrets than I was banging. I did genuinely intend to deliver on that promise, but I should probably have checked I had the secrets first. I'm sorry. I've lost trust in the eyes of birds now, and that's a shame. That's a real shame. I've let you down. I have to hold my hands up in the air in a minute, in this case. There's no getting around it. Certainly not going to pretend it was anyone else's fault. What do I look like, a Tory? Come on. I'll be honest with a bird right now. Leave it to me. You pecking my friends, yay. Well, no, you're my friend and you are pecking my enemies. I'm misrepresenting circumstances again in the face of birds. I'm really not helping my own case here. But I do need more adamantine if we can possibly... The spear is definitely going stretchy as well with the pointy bit. Look at that go squish. What wondrous things we use sorcery for. Right. I'm gonna register a ticket here. I should probably go to the Julia shop and buy some more potions if nothing else. Because it's the potion situation's getting a bit dire as a result of the intervention of Trevor. So now that I've registered a ticket here, I might do that. I don't know if it's also worth my time to check what the fuck was going on in the room we were hastily grasped out of. You know, maybe they did that because they knew I wasn't listening, and so wouldn't know where to go next. So it's not strictly their fault. Oh, I've gone off.
Will that do it? Thank you.
3 of that.
Will that do it? Thank you.
We'll get 3 of that just in case we are able to pick up
Thanks as
new
always.
ones.
Come back again.
We are good for all close to my face is the sin of the race. correct me if I'm wrong, but I do believe it also, like, didn't tell me... Yeah, like, there's still a significant portion of that isn't complete, but, like, it's not saying... Ooh! You know? So, maybe... It's not that long a trek, and there is a whoosh machine right nearby. So I will... I'll peer into its soul a little bit and have wondrous questions for everyone else. Peaceful puppetry sneezing on an onion. Oh yeah, you just like to suddenly exist, don't you?
I forgot that about you.
You lot with your peach-flavoured drinks and your hideous aftershave. Yes, the scent looks bad, is the thing. Smells can be hideous too, right? I don't know. I've not applied the concept of hideosity to a big old sneef before, but maybe I could have been this whole time, and that's a life hack that I have yet to be informed about. I don't get life hacks. I mean, I guess like the thumbnails they have on one of those. There was one where someone was just squeezing their top lip. There was one thumbnail for a life hack video, because I've never actually watched these videos, why would I put myself through that? But like, it was just someone squeezing their top lip with what appeared to be a tiny miniature deck chair. I don't... What? For what purpose? And I guess the idea is you're supposed to click and find out, but I'm not fucking falling for that at this point. There was another one that was just like, make your socks wet and put them on in bed. Ah yes, trench foot. The ultimate life hack. I just wish I knew what drives people to do such things, you know? I vehemently don't understand the actions some people undertake in the name of... something? I mean, I guess if I knew that bit, I would understand better. Why? Just why do people want to lie about socks? There's other ways to get what you want in this world. Why this? You're shunting me away in my campaign for sock honesty. So you are, in addition to being a big dead dragon's neck, you are part of the problem as well. Great. Lovely to have to deal with all your fishy alloys. Fish alloys. Probably. What's the concept there even? Have you merged two fish together? Like that'd surely be called a hybrid. Fish hybrids. Or like you've combined two types of fish skin into one powerful armor plating. What have you done to fish to make this okay, alright? What have you done to fish to make this alright? And the one thing nobody's ever been able to tell me is the answer. The answer to the parrot question that keeps us awake. Because it's shouted loudly down our chimneys. Who's doing that? Surely not Santa. He's got work to be getting on with. So who else is on the roof? And why has Santa not told us about him? At the very least, Santa is complicit. Maybe that's what happens if you don't give him the milk. He's like, ha ha ha. Well, if you're not gonna pay me my protection cookies, I'm not gonna warn you about Shouty MacGruber on the roof. I don't know that that's his actual name, as I've said. We're unsure as to this individual's true identity. All efforts to capture them have so far failed. But a bird's gonna lay an egg upside down. It fell out of my chest. Devil shard for you. Sweck and beep right now. Have an egg. You love that. You love to see it. You love to see eggs, even in times of peril. Making very little progress. You keep still bringing in the fish. So this is why, huh? This is why you had the fish barracks installed. Just a big old tank with war written on the side of it. I thought you were like trying to make a military tank, and you just thought like if you took a big fish tank and wrote war on the side of it, it would trick us. But no, it turns out that the fish were the war the whole time, and really I should have known by now. Fool me once, shame on you. Fool me twice, there's a big army of fish now. I think fool me twice, shame on you also still, you know. I mean, yeah, maybe I should have known better, but like, what if I were to share with you the possibly earth-shattering revelation that doing bad things is still bad, even if you're pretty sure you could get away with it? Like, you're not off the hook, Chumbo. Chumbo the liar, who's been lying to me for 7 years. That was mostly just to stop your attack, I'll be honest. I didn't need aquamarine, I had no reason to think I did. So there's fish in here, but there's not like a portal to another dimension yet that I know of. Maybe if I kill all the fish it'll reveal itself. Like, it bothered to lock the door. What fishy gifts might I have completely overlooked had I just taken the words at face value and vanished off the face of the earth back to the castle where we start? Oh, deadly absorb! Well, I need to see that in action. Oh, you're draining the fish of their precious lifeblood. Like a pterodactyl might. You know. Just scrambling around the office thinking, quick, what powers does a pterodactyl have? This one, I guess. I'll absorb your essence. No roly-poly. Roly-poly fish. A roly-poly fish, 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 fish. A roly-poly fish sounds like a puffer fish, just all like, woo! But they only do that when they're like trying to warn someone off.
Oh, you'd have to threaten a pufferfish to make that happen, to see him roll down the street. What are you?
You're a big binosaur. An indigo binosaur. Look at me. I'm good today. No, I need to. Because you are the last. Eternal freeze block. Well, I guess I know what one of your abilities is gonna be. Right, but now we know the rule, dinosaur till the end of this. And then we'll move on. We'll move on, fishman, fishman moving on. Look at me every day, I'm here again. I have to be here again so that you can continue to look at me on the next day, you know. I'll uphold my end of the bargain. All you have to do is see me. I'm the one who's got to turn up. I come to you. Do you know what I've sacrificed? Do you know what I've given up to keep this relationship alive? I'm a dinosaur? Whose perspective was this from? I need to keep better track of my bits. The continuity is just a shambles. This is why you need Martin Bryson. Martin Bryson will keep track of everything. Icicle shot. If they were here, I would know everything that I've said. And, you know, we wouldn't be having this problem, but chances are they're incredibly busy with something far more important, so... Martin is just... This is a Martin Bryson appreciation post that I've put in my video.com. I've never met someone just so thoroughly unflappable in terms of just the shit that comes out of my mind, and Elodie's as well. Because that's very much our whole dynamic, is just me and Elodie just shouting nothing at each other. And then Martin's just in, I was like, well, that's a good point because of the following read. And then just proceeds to write a fucking essay on this utter shite that you know has got to be beneath them. Like, it's just, what, look, the bollocks you're willing to dedicate your time to, Martin, and I love you for that. God bless you, and may you have many... May that never happen to you. Don't get charged at by some sort of approximation of a dinosaur, a triceratops, that doesn't have... Do triceratopses have the thing on their back, or not? Am I just thinking of a stegosaurus? Like, that was never a triceratops thing also. Of course, apparently we're completely wrong about... Like, dinosaurs may have had feathers. Like the popular theory goes now, is that they were actually big burb this whole time, and we just didn't think to put the feathers on the bones because all we saw is a skeleton, and we thought, right, this must be a big skeleton horse we've found that existed back in the day. You keep doing the thing, and I keep not stealing from you, and I think the only reason that it's hurting me so much in my heart is because, like, I was trying to before and you didn't, and like this is at least twice now that I've seen it. And I'm just not taking... Like, that opportunity I didn't take just then. And all you're going to do is run around again. And I'm going to be sad. Right. No. 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 The Barmy Bohemian has come to roost again. It's also a chicken. We don't know why we give chickens these names when they cause problems for us. We thought maybe it would stop them, but it doesn't seem to have deterred them even slightly. My bad. Could you not ram me into a corner?
I'm too snoofy to be in the point where walls intersect.
Or join at the very least. I can't prove that they continue past each other beyond that point. I don't know the architect. I've not stolen him to answer my questions for me about the building I'm currently in. Which is what I would of course usually do. Steal a man and just be like, please help me. I want to know all the knowledge of the building, what you've written about, and they'll be like, please return me to my family. Like, did you want the blueprints? Like, why did you need to do any of this for that? What's the point of you right now? I suppose there's nothing stopping me from making that now that I've confirmed that the shuriken's not a great... You love to see it. You love to see it. Of course, now I need another shuriken. Well, I've got the other Frenzy of the Wind at least, so that's fine. I didn't think to look what you need a madamantium. I mean, we've got to see what it... So that's fire we can do at another plant that annoys you. I mean, I may have to just do this for a bit. I need it out of my system, but oh shit, we've run long. Whoosh. So here's a dinosaur, which is great, and I shall see you next time on the plate. When... What the fuck was I meant to be getting on with? We'll find out later. Goodbye for now.